Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the most thrilling movies you can't stop thinking about. The Platform 2 delves deeper into the terrifying world of the Vertical Self-Management Center, a brutal, dystopian prison system introduced in the first movie. Set as a prequel to the original The Platform, 2019, this film explores the origin and evolution of the oppressive prison structure and its inhumane impact on human behavior, social structures, and power dynamics. The film introduces a new protagonist, Perempuan, as she navigates an increasingly cruel and corrupt system in her quest for survival and redemption. The story takes place a year before the events of the original The Platform, within the same prison system, where inmates are trapped in vertically stacked cells. Food is delivered via a platform that descends through the levels, allowing only those at the top to eat first. In the first film, the survival of the fittest mentality was a key theme, with inmates fighting for food and struggling against the social order of the prison. In The Platform 2, this system is further complicated by the imposition of strict new rules by a totalitarian group of prisoners, led by Dagin Barbie. The movie begins with Perempuan waking up on level 72, a mid-tier level of the prison, alongside Trimagasai, Zorian Igilia, a character from the first film. Perempuan, who begins the story as an obedient prisoner, slowly begins to witness the horrors of the system she is trapped in. The strict new rules, meant to create an illusion of fairness, are introduced. Each prisoner can only eat the exact amount they requested. Violating this rule is punishable by severe consequences, and the enforcers of the law are merciless. At first, the rules seem to promise more order and fairness compared to the chaotic free-for-all of the first film. However, it becomes clear that the new regime is just as flawed and deadly. Perempuan quickly realizes that the prisoners, including herself, are trapped in a system that is ultimately corrupt and unsustainable. The new law of the prison restricts them from the very basic human need of survival and forces them to conform to a rigid system that benefits those in power. Dagin Barbie, Oscar Jainada, is introduced as the leader of a faction of prisoners who enforce the new laws. His authoritarian approach to governance initially seems like an attempt to bring order to the chaos of the prison, but as the story unfolds, it becomes evident that his rule is even more oppressive and brutal than the previous system. Barbie's tyrannical nature and the iron grip he holds over the other inmates lead to a situation where any semblance of hope or humanity is crushed under his authority. His enforcers, a group of ruthless prisoners, carry out his will with complete disregard for human dignity or life. Perempuan becomes a victim of Barbie's regime when she is punished for breaking one of the prison's laws. Her punishment sets off a chain of events that lead her to challenge the system and eventually spark a revolution. Her transformation from an obedient prisoner to a defiant rebel marks the central arc of the story, as she begins to see through the lies of the prison and seeks to dismantle the oppressive system that controls her and the others. One of the most jarring and enigmatic aspects of The Platform 2 is the presence of children within the prison. The children, who are seen playing on a pyramidal structure, symbolize the corrupted structures of society. These children fight to reach the top, only to be taken away and sent to the lowest levels of the prison, where they face unimaginable suffering. The visual metaphor of the children represents the competition and violence inherent in the social system. As they struggle for survival within the pit, the children serve as a poignant symbol of the corruption and moral decay of the society that has created such a system. The movie leaves open the question of whether the children are real or simply figments of the prisoner's imagination, but their presence highlights the perverse nature of the prison's experiment and the absolute disregard for human life by those in control. As the movie progresses, Perempuan becomes increasingly disillusioned with the system. After suffering under Barbie's regime, she begins to challenge the oppressive laws of the prison and fights for the possibility of a better future for those trapped within the walls. The film reaches its emotional climax when Perempuan makes the ultimate sacrifice to save a child who has been sent to the lowest level, level 333, a place of utter despair and deprivation. Her decision to allow the child to climb onto her back as a way to reach a higher level is a redemptive moment in the story. In doing so, she mirrors the actions of Goring, the protagonist of the first film, who also sacrificed himself for a child. Perempuan's sacrifice represents a final act of defiance against the system that has oppressed her and the others, and it serves as a symbolic gesture of hope in the midst of hopelessness. In the final moments of the film, after Perempuan's sacrifice, the movie explores the idea of the afterlife and spiritual redemption. Perempuan falls into a well, where she meets the spirits of other prisoners, including Zamiatin, Hovik Kukirian, and her former cellmate. These spirits are representations of her dying consciousness, and the scene suggests that Perempuan's death is not just a physical end but also a form of spiritual awakening. Her sacrifice to save the child has granted her a form of redemption, and as she meets the spirits of other prisoners, she is confronted with the futility of trying to escape the prison system. The themes of death and redemption are central to the platform too. The film challenges the notion of escape from the pit, showing that instead of focusing on physical freedom, the prisoners must confront their moral failings and seek redemption, even if it means sacrificing their lives. The final scenes emphasize that true freedom can only be found through self-sacrifice and confronting the horrors of the system. The Platform 2 is a visually stunning and unsettling continuation of the original film. It expands on the themes of power, control, and social decay, offering a more introspective and psychologically complex narrative. While it is less groundbreaking than its predecessor, the movie delivers a thought-provoking experience that leaves a lasting impact on the viewer. Its exploration of moral corruption, the nature of power, and the search for redemption is both haunting and profound, making it a worthy addition to the dystopian genre. The film's bleak depiction of a society trapped in cycles of violence and oppression serves as a chilling commentary on the fragility of human systems and the corrupting influence of power. The final twist, the mid-credit scene, and Perempuan's ultimate sacrifice all combine to create a narrative that is both unsettling and deeply moving. The Platform 2 offers a powerful meditation on human nature, the consequences of societal structures, and the possibility of redemption, even in the most horrific of circumstances. The film's bleak depiction of a society trapped in cycles of violence and oppression serves as a chilling commentary on the fragility of human systems and the corrupting influence of power. The final twist, the mid-credit scene, and Perempuan's ultimate sacrifice all combine to create a narrative that is both unsettling and deeply moving. The Platform 2 offers a powerful meditation on human nature, the consequences of societal structures, and the possibility of redemption, even in the most horrific of circumstances. Hit the like button, share this video with your thriller-loving friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into unforgettable films. And hey, tap the bell icon to stay updated because we got more twists and turns coming your way. Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.